Welcome, everyone, one and all, ladies, gentlemen, whoever else is watching, to the Dirty Balls podcast. I'm your host, Ethan Binfield, and I am falling apart. Here are my other people.
Hi, I'm Jeremy from Conrad's Cowbells, also from Moose Candle Company. I'm Moose of Moose Candle Company. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, at Moose Candle Company, and on Twitter at Candle Moose. Right now we got a sale going on, 25% off, online only. Use code Valentine's 2023 in those spaces, 25% off.
I make hamburgers.
I eat hamburgers, not his hamburgers.
And you probably don't want mine. So,
I'm Alan. I drive a forklift, and you know who I am.
yeah. We also have a furniture company, Ethan Allen. Go check us out. Anyway, so on today's episode, we are going to be.
Oh, by the way, Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year.
Oh, that's right. We missed all of those.
Yeah, we missed all those.
Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. What else is there?
Veterans Day.
Did we miss that? Yeah, Veterans Day.
So, our bad. Just it's the wintertime. You know how it is.
Somebody apparently had a really fun Veterans Day.
Someone's birthday out there. Happy birthday. Sorry we missed it.
So, but this is February, and there's baseball this month.
So That's right.
There was baseball the other day.
Really?
The other day was opening day for LR, wasn't it?
It was, yes. And I don't know how we did because I am not good at keeping
I
up.
haven't heard either. All I heard was it was opening day, and they've not posted about it or anything.
Well, our basketball teams are doing great, but we're here today to talk about minor league baseball, and we might have some other things to talk about, but the main thing that I know we have to talk about is some interesting new identities with some logos and whole, jerseys and stuff dedicated to it.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to be looking at some of these, all of these.
Well, at least some. Maybe.
Well, at least some, yeah. There's 96 teams.
Okay, well, we'll be here all night if we look at all of them, but we will look at some of them and give you our thoughts. I don't know if the camera right now is on us or the...
It's on us.
Okay. Are you just going to keep walking up there and changing
I'm going to change this. You just shut your face and talk.
Shut your face and talk.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to do that at the same
I
time?
don't know. I'm tired.
Oh, aren't we all?
But yeah, we're going to do our, catching up, talking right now, and then later on I'll turn the camera facing the TV and we can see the logos. Well, what had happened is Minor League Baseball and Marvel teamed up to do Defenders of the Diamond last year, which was pretty good,
Mm-hmm.
and this year they stepped it up a notch. The people from Marvel actually designed logos for 96 teams that are participating in this.
Last year they did, I think it was they did like 6 different jerseys and something like 30 some teams.
Yeah.
You got to choose among those 6. So you'd have different teams in different leagues wearing the same jersey just with different names on them.
Right. Well, this year they've got their own jerseys. All we have right now is the actual logo design that came up. We don't have the jerseys and stuff like that. We're going to go in alphabetical order because it was just easier that way. I was going to break them down into, low A, high A, triple A, double A.
We're not going to talk about our other identity, the not Marvel one.
Well, we'll get to it.
Okay.
So, but, it's just.
I love the '70s Padres, so I'm excited about about.
It has grown on me. I wasn't real sure about it when it first came out, but now I really like it.
Well, I'm a big '70s Padres guy. So anyway,
and what these guys are talking about, you know how we have the food identity where the couch potatoes. We're actually doing another, and the llamas. For Copa. They
doing a lot of things this year.
Yeah, they're going to do a couple things this year. So this year we are the Hickory Dickory Docks,
which a lot of you may know
is extremely local.
Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse went off the clock, that whole poem. But also, Hickory Dickory Dock was a family entertainment center that I don't believe is open anymore.
No, they had
laser tag, arcade, big,
arcade
huge
games.
Soft play thing that went way up. And when I was a little kid, it looked like it was 10 stories tall. I'm sure if I went in there more recently, it would look tiny. But when I was a kid, I thought it was the huge.
It was kind of, when it came around when I was, I don't know, I was probably teenager.
Bumper
15,
cars.
15.
They had bumper cars there.
Yeah, they had
Little
bumper
mini golf
cars.
course.
Yep, mini golf. It was kind of a fun place to go.
I liked it because, like, unlike Chuck E. Cheese, which is just for little kids,
Yeah.
Hickory Dickory Dock had stuff for like older kids, teenagers, stuff that adults would like to do. You know,
and you could get like pizza, burgers, stuff like that while you were there.
Yeah, it was a cool place.
Cool.
You know, take your local bowling alley, arcade, and stuff like that. It was like one of those.
It's skee ball.
Skee ball, love some skee ball. But yeah, so I'm assuming that's more of the direction they were going with the name.
It is.
Okay. And the jersey itself, as we alluded to, is very reminiscent, I think, of the Padres from the 70s and 80s with the brown and yellow.
I love the color scheme. Even though I never have been a Padres fan, but I mean, even those, that orange and brown, or yellow and brown, not orange and brown, wow. Can't chew gum and walk at the same time, apparently. I love that color scheme, even those old Padres jerseys.
Well, I really like the Padres broadcast team. Oftentimes, when they have the late game on the West Coast, I will choose that to fall asleep to whenever I have the extra innings or the app.
I think that's what most people did to those teams. Fell asleep to them.
Yeah, because they're not that good, but they have a fun broadcast team, so they're cool to listen to.
If I can remember when I go to edit this, we'll put a picture of the logo at the end. But it's a grandfather clock with a huge mouse.
Yes, and
climbing it.
And the time on the clock is 8:28.
That's the only thing I like about it.
Which is the area code. Well, and the pendulum on the clock is a baseball.
Okay.
Those are some cool little details.
Yeah, I just like the 828 part. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it.
Well, I'm like, I love it when minor league baseball has local ties.
Yeah.
And, the Hickory Dickory Dock being the local, little, place we were talking about, that's extremely local to Hickory. And then you got 828, which is local to the Hickory and the greater area.
Western North Carolina,
Western.
mostly 828. Used to be 704, but
yep, I can remember when it was. I used to have a 704 phone number, but I love that. There's 828. Like one of my favorite jerseys that the Crawdads had done in the past. I didn't really like it so much for the color or anything. I loved it because it was extremely local.
And we have at LR every August we have what's called 828 Day, which is August 28th every year.
Yeah.
And all of the sports teams have like a thing for kids. Like there'll be the soccer team this year is running a bounce house. The lacrosse team this year is running a fast pitch thing. And it's all stuff for the kids run by the different sports teams. And then at exactly 8:28, the fireworks go off.
Nice.
And they've been doing that for as far as I've been a student there.
Yeah,
Speaking of student, are you a student there anymore?
No, I'm not. I graduated. Yay.
Congratulations, by the way.
Anybody, and I do mean anybody, if the weather is nice, if it rains, then graduation will be inside and I get 4 tickets, which goes to my parents and grandparents. But if it's nice outside, they're going to have graduation at the football stadium at LR, and you can all come out and see me. You don't even have to stay. As soon as they call my name, you can leave. I know you don't care about all those other kids, just me. So just come. And my name starts with a B. It's pretty early, so you don't have to wait that long. Just watch them call my name, ring your cowbell, say a little chant, and get out of there. Count my steps, do whatever you want to do.
That would be awesome.
We might have to do that.
This is how many steps with Ethan graduating.
And we'll just start fucking up the count because it's LR.
Yeah, give me a ball 4, do whatever you want.
We might have to do. And when is this?
May 12th, 6 p.m.
May 12th.
6 p.m. at the football stadium. Unless it rains, then I only get 4 tickets, and those go to family.
If I'm here.
There's a good chance in May that it won't rain.
Yep.
But May 15th is my birthday.
Yeah.
And there's like a 95% chance it'll rain.
Well,
It always does.
Bring out them big ass vuvuzelas from the 2010 World Cup. Get whatever you got.
If we don't go to Texas, then we'll have to do that because, well, no. Yeah. Because I think we're on the road that week. Because we play at home.
I haven't studied the schedule very much.
And then
Baseball kind of depresses me right now.
And then we're going to we're going to have a big party afterwards at Crescent Moon Cafe, a local bar. We'll have some craft beer, some cigars. Come on out.
Nice.
Yay.
All right. So, anything else before we get into these logos?
I don't think so. Well, I got news today. The promotional schedule will be coming out mid-March. But stay tuned to Twitter and Instagram and Facebook for the crawdads. They're going to be putting out some of the promotions and leading up to the big reveal of the whole thing. When they announced the Hickory Dickory Docks, they did say something about a toothbrush holder in that one. So there'll be a toothbrush holder giveaway.
Finally, we get some of these people to brush their teeth. I mean,
So, stay tuned to that. We're all.
This is baseball, not soccer.
oh,
That's a joke about the British.
I'll probably post a little, short clip on YouTube. I mean, for people who don't have Twitter. I mean, I have it, but I never use it. So.
Speaking of news, I guess we could go over a little bit of what we've heard about the coaching staff.
Oh yeah, the coaching staff. I mean, if you have their names, I just know.
I didn't. I came into this cold, wanting to do like a cold reaction to the logos, but I do remember that Carlos is going to be at Frisco.
Yes.
I
think one of the Frisco coaches, their manager, is coming here.
Do we not have a former player on the coaching staff now?
We do. We have a former player that's going to be on the coaching staff in Hickory.
He sings a really good rendition of Drowning Pool Bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is Justin Jacobs. JJ. He will be in Hickory again. I'm kind of excited about that because JJ is really cool dude.
Yeah.
And I have a bat autographed by him that Alan put together that has his nickname
I forgot all about that.
autographed on
Oh
it.
wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Me llamo Hehe.
I've got a picture with him on Instagram, but I don't remember if I had anything signed or not. I probably do. I have so many things with so many signatures that I don't recognize.
Well, the coolest things about JJ, though, was something that you told me about him. And it just kind of sums up the kind of person that he is.
It's been so long.
Well, like last year when we went down to, because he was coaching at, he was on the coaching staff at Down East.
Oh, yes. Now
And they
I
were
know
in
what you're talking about now. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and it had been how long since he had seen you?
2018, so 3 years.
Yeah, and like you didn't see him first.
4
He saw
years.
you first.
4 years even,
Yeah,
not 3.
4 years. And he yelled at you.
Yeah.
You to get your attention to say, hey.
Yeah.
That's just the kind of dude that he is.
Because we were there to see Jose.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I didn't even know that JJ was there.
I'm pretty sure he said by name. He said, "Hey, Ethan." I'm like,
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in 4 years, and you're on a professional baseball team, and I'm not. I
Yeah.
should be saying your name.
Well, I mean, and he probably had more people calling his name at the ball field than any of us ever do.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, Jennifer and I, we went to a Kannapolis game when they were playing the Wood Ducks, and I was wanting to talk to him, but he was busy and everything, and I wasn't interrupting, and didn't know if he would remember me.
Yeah.
But I remember the story Ethan said, I'm like, well, if he remembers Ethan.
And I don't have a distinguishable feature like a big
I
beard
didn't
or
have
something.
it.
Right.
This was when we went to the playoffs. I think it was when he was here.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think you had the beard then.
No, the year the Crawdads and the Wood Ducks were in the playoffs.
Or at least if you had it, it wasn't,
Yeah.
like it is now.
It's not now.
It was shorter.
I've given up on that whole follicle journey. It's just not happening.
I'm telling you, buy it and take you some bites and it'll happen.
Eat some.
Yeah, that'll put it on there too.
Okay.
So, all right, well, we're going to get into these logos. Probably do 20, 25, maybe, if that. But whatever we don't do tonight, we will pick up later on. We will definitely get them all done before the season starts in 64 days, maybe.
63 days, 2 hours, 11 minutes now.
I mean, it's on my phone, but, I'm recording right now. So,
Now I'll start the season update. I'll start the season more than likely, unless something crazy happens. I will start the 2023 baseball season in Sevierville, Tennessee, watching the Smokies opening day in April, which is an actual day game at 2 o'clock.
Nice.
So look for something on the channel. Not to steal Jeremy's gimmick, but I'm doing a little road trip video when I go.
Go for it, man.
So you're missing the dad's opener.
I love Tennessee, and that stadium's not going to be there too much longer.
It's not stealing my gimmick. It's putting your spin on.
True, because I'm going to Dollywood too. So,
nice.
But I'm not going to spend. It's going to be mostly baseball. There'll be some roller coaster stuff in that video too, but it's going to be mostly baseball.
You got to get the train in there.
Yeah,
for me because
I get the horse.
I mean, what was the original name of this? What was the original name of this channel 10 years ago? Roller Coaster Nerd. It still shows up when you try to type in the URL.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's pretty lame, but whatever.
If you haven't been up to see the Smokies, do it this year because it's their last.
I thought last year was last year.
No, 2024.
2024.
Okay, that's good.
Well, I think last year was supposed to be, but I think their new stadium got pushed back.
But it's become a bit of a mini tradition for me to go to Tennessee for either opening weekend or within the first couple of weeks, and I didn't go at all last year, so I'm making up for that this year.
Well, real quick, do we want to talk about another potential last year stadium? Starts with an A, so we're actually going to get to.
Let's talk about it when we get to it.
Okay. So, all right. Well, here we go. We're going to do the logos and let you know what we think about them, and because there's probably been a lot of people who doesn't follow it the way we did, and was looking forward to every single one of them,
or they might have forgotten.
Right. So, here we go. Comment below which one you think's the best.
Are we?
All right, well, here we go.
Okay, we're back. So, I don't know if y'all caught this before the previous video ended, but we were saying that the first thing that strikes me is that little logo on the chest with the A. Might be pretty simple, but I think that would look really cool on a hat with that like silver bluish background as like the base of the hat, and then that orange color as the bill.
And as you can see, this is the Aberdeen Ironbirds. So, we do play them. I don't know if they're coming here this year or not. Like I said, we haven't really studied the schedule.
Feels like Alan's leading a timeshare presentation right now.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
Please buy.
Yeah. So on to the next.
The Albuquerque Isotopes.
Now, I'm not sure which hero Marvel is trying to evoke here.
Well, they're not. They're not really trying to evoke a certain hero with each one. They're just trying to
make the logo,
make it their own.
Oh, okay.
A comic thing.
Because this looks like the animated Robin Hood movie.
It does kind of.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that they would go with more like a Simpsons type thing, especially since the Albuquerque Isotopes,
Springfield Isotopes.
Yeah, they were the spring. They came in the Simpsons. They came from Springfield. There was an episode where they talked about their minor league baseball team leaving Springfield and going to Albuquerque and becoming Albuquerque Isotopes when Albuquerque didn't even have a team. And then years later, they get a team. They name it the Albuquerque Isotopes. And there was some amusement park somewhere that had shut down that had a Simpsons themed area. And the owner of the Isotopes went and bought all the Simpsons little statues that they had and put them in the ballpark.
Well,
now we're going to have to go to this ballpark.
They could totally do that because Marvel and Fox are both in the Disney umbrella. Yeah. So, just like we all will be eventually.
So you're saying the Simpsons told the future?
Yeah, weird.
Oh,
Well, most of those
I think the Simpsons brought that about.
Yeah.
Most of those are coincidences that are going to happen if you write a show for 30 years. But anyway, I do like this one. I'm not quite getting the Marvel vibe from it, but it's still cool.
Well, it's kind of a Doctor Strange-ish
kind of
thing. And like I said, some of these will not make no sense whatsoever.
Because we don't know their local market.
Right. And what I want to do, and when we get to ours, I was super excited because I want another tattoo.
Yeah.
And that's what I was looking for. Each one of these is like, is it tattoo worthy? Would I want to put this on my body and display it? Granted, I'm going to get...
If you were a fan of that team.
Right. I'm going to get the merchandise and everything. I have our hat and everything. I just don't know where it's at. But, would it be something that I want to put on my body and just represent? because I am super proud of the one on my arm,
Yeah.
the Bo Jackson crawdad. But
And
you know,
to a similar extent, I look at all these and I think, how cool would it look on a hat? Because I collect hats. So
Same. I'm kind of more towards the hat thing.
this one would look good as a hat.
Amarillo sod pools.
which I kind of like this one for one because it's from Texas. I mean,
I kind of like it too, but at the same time, it's kind of
Was he like
not quite right about
is
it.
he like a Chippendales dancer or something? Like, why is the logo just barely covering up his area?
You would look at his hair.
yeah. I mean, they took the mascot for sure. And,
Yeah, most definitely. He looks like he's about to kick your butt.
Or maybe it's like an old championship belt. Like he beat up the Von Erichs in a steel cage to get that.
Nice. Yeah. Or well, what were the guys in Tombstone?
No, I'm still going wrestling.
Um,
I don't remember.
Turkey Creek or Turkey Jack Johnson and so anyway, the two guys that got kicked out of the saloon for fighting, and the sheriff comes and takes their guns.
If Chris was here, he would
It
definitely.
was a fair fight.
But this is
It's legal.
I mean, this is Texas as Texas can
No,
be.
it
This
is.
is a Texas comic right here for sure.
Oh yeah. Arkansas Travelers.
Okay, this is the first one so far that I can say I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah.
Like, I like the creature. I don't
Whatever
know
it
about it
is.
coming out of a trash can.
Is it Sesame Street?
Yeah, I mean,
Don't
like, or
piss-
did he just go kill Oscar the Grouch and he's coming after Big Bird next?
So, but yeah, this is your Travelers, which they play Frisco.
What is this creature supposed to?
I'm not 100% sure. So
Well, if we knew more about the legends and stuff of the area, maybe, or
Right.
like I'm sure the fans of that team probably get that logo.
right.
Okay, this what I was saying about looking good on a hat,
That'll look really good on a hat
or as a little commemorative golf ball.
or on a shot glass, or just about anything really.
Asheville nails it. Big surprise.
Yeah, because one of their mascots is Mr. Moon. And pretty much for me as a fan, just about anything that Asheville does is gold,
Asheville always gets it right.
except when they beat Hickory.
Except for when they beat Hickory, and if they don't raise some money by the first of the
I think
year.
that's going to happen.
Now what?
Now there was talks about if they're wanting to renovate the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't get enough money, this will be the last year in Asheville.
Which I don't like, because much like with Wrigley or Fenway, there's something to an old legacy stadium.
Exactly.
Yes, it does need to be
Modernized.
upgraded. The safety features I think are pretty decent for the fans, but I don't want a new stadium. I hate
I don't
it.
either.
It's a dump, but there's just so much history.
I
there.
love that old feel to it though.
Yeah.
I love old stadiums anyway.
Yeah.
That's why I like going to Kinston and watching the Wood Ducks there, because that stadium was built in World War II.
And I know it's not quite as old, but I love going to Bojangles Coliseum in Charlotte. I mean, it was built in the 50s.
Yes.
And
Love watching the checkers there.
But
Just 'cause
there's
I'm
just
wrestling
there is
market
no
history.
other ballpark in minor league that Babe Ruth has set foot on.
And I think that's enough to preserve it.
No, there's not.
Jackie Robinson played there,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have
Crash Davis played there.
you have one of the major baseball movies of all time. You know that I don't like, but and it's also there was a racetrack there.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
1954,
there's so
The
much.
King raced there.
Fireball Roberts.
Fireball Roberts.
Tell
Before
me,
the King.
tell me another place where Babe Ruth has hit a home run at the exact same place where Richard Petty's won a race.
Exactly.
Tell me where that's, and then tell me they're going to demolish that because it's not modern enough.
Yeah.
I guess you can just say it's Asheville.
The original home run
The-
king and the
the-
original racing.
Asheville is
king.
never happy. Bunch of damn hippies.
Well, I don't think that's really Asheville.
Oh,
It's
okay,
not
we're a lot
happy.
worse with that.
I think that's more in Major League Baseball. It's not happy. I think the people of Asheville
embrace the old school vibe.
They love it.
True.
Now,
Yeah,
the government, the city government, I don't know. I don't know one way or the other.
Just you just can't get rid of that ballpark.
I
I wished I knew more information on what needs to be done, what has been done.
Wish I had a bank account where I could just be like, here's a check.
Yeah, but my check would go to the crawdads still.
Oh, I'm not saying I wouldn't give them.
Oh yeah. Right.
Me as just a baseball fan and a fan of that stadium, if I was Elon Musk, I would just write back. Well, what do you need?
Right.
I'll write you a check. And hey, Elon, if you see this, can you please help out Asheville with their money problems at the baseball stadium?
And me too. I lost all my Doge and what was that one that went bankrupt?
Dogecoin?
No, the damn server.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. I lost all those
Anyway,
GameStop
here we go.
stocks.
Yeah. Augusta Green Jackets.
Okay, this one, all of it, right off the bat,
This is a superhero.
reminds me of my middle school, the Hudson Hornets, and the Green Hornet,
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, the Green Hornet.
because it's
And
a green hornet.
And it's got kind of like a 1940s, 1950s kind of vibe with that logo from like comic books of the 40s and 50s, like the old detective comics and stuff, which is what DC came from, but which this is Marvel, not DC. But yeah, I like that logo. Yeah. It's clean. It's you can tell right away he's a good guy.
Right.
Yeah. It also looks like a good guy you really don't want to mess with because that's a big stinger.
And green jackets.
You would look at his stinger.
And Green Hornets are way, 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 way better than Green Lanterns because that movie sucked.
But I mean, this is definitely the mascot. I mean, the mascot that walks around.
Oh, yeah.
He's very intimidating. He's jacked. So, but yeah, they got this one right.
Is that a rubber duck?
I don't know what that is.
It's a sky
carp.
Sky carp.
But
apparently, sky carp is a duck. Because that is a duck.
I like the
I like the colors.
Yes, the blue and the orange.
I like that they're going for like an aviation, like he could be piloting an old fighter jet. It looks like kind of vibe to it.
Yeah, he's got the scarf. Is that what that is around his neck? Yeah.
And you know I love aviation. I spent a month talking about how much I love to do Top Gear. Top Gear, Top Gun. I am so Top Gear. Top Gear is a show about cars. Which is also a good show. Top Gear's a good show.
I watched part of that today.
I meant to say Top Gun. I like planes. That's the point.
Next, like going fast.
Kind of rewinding a little bit. We already talked about the Aberdeen Ironbirds, but that logo kind of had a Top Gun feel to it.
Right.
I apologize. I am just as tired as they are, but I'm not used to it.
The Biloxi Shuckers.
Biloxi Shuckers.
I had a very brief story. I had a chance to tour that stadium back in June if I hadn't gotten into that car wreck that I got into, because I was literally the next day I was supposed to go on vacation to Biloxi because my grandma had a free couple of nights at a casino, and that was right across the street from that ballpark, and I just totally missed out on all that. Cool logo, though.
Yeah, but I think this is the same logo, but he just has a shield.
Yeah.
There's not much of a difference on this one, I don't think.
Of course, now, in all fairness, there's not a lot you can do with a
oyster.
Muscle,
oyster, same difference to me. I'm not eating either one.
Well, there's a difference, but I know
those crustaceans make horrible mascots.
Mississippi, you have mussels. You don't have oysters. At least not not in Biloxi.
So yeah, this is just basic. Add a shield to it and call it a superhero, I guess.
And put a mask on it.
They're delicious, but they look like boogers.
That one I like.
Birmingham Rumble
Boys. Binghamton?
Binghamton, yeah.
Binghamton or Binghampton? Is it Binghamton?
Binghamton,
okay.
Yeah, this one here, this is the straight.
That's fire.
Yeah, fire logo superhero. This is comic right here.
I mean, this is like the horse that
this is, I don't want to say...
Ghost Rider, the one before... the dude that was Ghost Rider before the current Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider rides on the Harley.
Right.
And but there was one
Yeah,
before
the
him who
one-
rode on a horse.
Yes.
That to me looks like the horse he would ride on.
Are we violating some sort of copyright law putting all these logos in our video right now?
I don't know.
No, because we're talking about him.
Okay, yeah, all right. Just making sure.
We're giving a.
Analysis.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is Major League Baseball, but this is a high school football on the side of a helmet.
Yeah.
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
this
that
for
would
sure.
look awesome.
This would be bad
For sure.
This
This is create a team on Madden 04 logo.
But I like it.
Yeah, I like this
I
one too.
mean, if a horse were to come at me with red eyes and flame and armor, I would crap my pants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to say I'd run away in fear, but to be honest with you, I'd be too terrified to run.
It's a very, very intimidating logo for a team with ponies in the name.
But yeah, I like the name, even the name, the Rumble Ponies. That's extremely
shit.
minor league. I love it.
Now this one, it's funny. Not like I said, Binghamton or Binghamton. This one is not Birmingham because that's in England. This is Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Can you paint me a Birmingham? That one.
The Barons.
Is it a dog, a puppy?
I think it's a puppy dog,
It
Okay.
is.
but a Baron is like
Didn't that have something to do with aviation too?
no.
Yeah, the Red Baron.
Well, the Red Baron, and then there was a show on I want to
Because I would have gone.
AMC. They had Barons in it.
I would have gone the Red Baron route. That's where I
can't
would have.
remember what it was.
Wait, that's already a team though. Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Is
but it's like
Wilkes-Barre.
it's like a leader of a community or a country.
Yeah, Baron is
Baron.
is a title.
Yeah,
Landowner in.
pretty much. Yeah, like a
Some-
governor or something
yeah.
like that. Yeah, but basic, I guess you could say.
Yeah, but then again, it's also there again. It kind of goes back to the 40s and 50s cartoon characters.
Yeah.
It
And it's
should have
also
a-
got kind of a Vader vibe.
It should have a mustache. If it's Birmingham, it needs a mustache
Yeah,
because of our good old friend Jameson Fisher.
but I don't know. Bowling Green
Bowling
hot
Hot
rods. I like it
I love this
because
one.
it's like a wrench monkey.
Right. I mean, because it's a hot rod, and
You got the flames for the.
I didn't get that until you said
the
it, but now,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't hit me at first.
and
but
I
now
can't
it
remember what
does.
their team store name is.
Oh, it's
Grease Shop. It might be Grease Monkey.
I think it's Grease Monkey's Garage or something.
Yeah, something like that. So this goes with the
It's a
actual
cool team store.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, so they're leaning into the theme.
And they've actually had a monkey in some of their alternate logos for years,
Mhm.
but it didn't look this cool.
So flames and fire are becoming a bit of a theme with these, but it's okay because I mean
you got the torch and you got
Mhm.
Ghost Rider. So yeah.
I love it. I really like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one also I think would look good on a t-shirt, look good on a hat.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank God
you can
I've
sell
lost
little,
weight,
Yeah.
but I don't have, hopefully there's some shirts that I can start wearing,
Yeah.
You can
I
sell
would
little.
definitely have
You can
that.
find more that fit you.
Right.
You can sell little plushies of that monkey to the kids.
Oh yeah, you could. That also looked good on a
Oh,
sock
now
vest.
this
I love
one-
this one.
This is my favorite
This-
so far.
This was the first Marvel minor league baseball logo I saw,
This one.
and I fell in love with it the second I saw it.
The fact that it's so Buffalo, they're known for
Yep.
a lot of snow and cold weather, and it's got the snow and the ice, and is it a buffalo?
Yes,
Okay,
It's a
yeah.
bison. It's a bison.
it's a bison, which is a buffalo.
Yeah.
But and the snow on its face
I like the horns.
is accurate.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen buffaloes or bison standing in a snowstorm, their fur insulates them so well that the snow will not melt on top of their fur.
Can you imagine how badass it would be, the mascot with that head?
Oh, that would be awesome.
This is a tattoo that I would put on.
Yes.
Yeah.
If-
If you
if
want
I
to
was-
talk about tattoos, this
If
right
I was
here.
a Bison's fan,
This is.
and I want a hat,
Yeah.
I want that on a hat.
I want a T-shirt.
I don't care if I ever go to a game of theirs. I want that.
I want a T-shirt. The T-shirt in my head, it like just on the you can't see what I'm doing here, but like on the chest, it just has a small logo, like their main logo, and then that logo real big on the back, like
Yeah.
like a concert shirt with the
Yeah.
with the stuff on the back. like that. That's what I think would look cool.
I just need all shirts with stuff on the back now because you can't see the front anymore.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Okay, again, theming, kernels,
like it.
corn.
Yeah, Cedar Rapids Colonel.
Cedar Rapids Kernels, yeah, and you got a bat instead of a corn cob.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's, but I think this is the same logo.
How do you
in a
make
way.
corn look badass? They went for it.
Yeah,
They went for it. Yeah. I kind of like
it's plain, but it gets the job done.
Mhm.
So
it fits them, I think.
Charleston River Dogs.
Not a fan. Not big on this one.
Looks like a Hanna-Barbera character.
It looks like a rejected version of the Syracuse. No, not Syracuse. There's a college basketball team, the Great Danes.
Looks like a bad guy on Paw Patrol.
Who are the Great Danes in college basketball? It looks like Albany. Albany.
What was the Hanna-Barbera cartoon? They had the
The Wacky Racers.
yeah,
Yeah.
the wacky. That looks like something from like one of the bad guys from there.
Like the little dog that always snickered at his
Yeah.
owner.
That real weird laugh.
This is the old Albany basketball logo.
That looks like Snoop or Scooby Doo.
Yeah, that's a Great Dane.
Which yeah,
It looks like a rejected version of that.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
I love
that's
that.
Charlotte
cool.
Knights.
I love that. I love the whole thing that they've done with the colors too.
And they're not trying too hard. They're the Knights, and it's a knight.
with that and yeah, you've got the Panthers
Come out of
with that
the
color.
Charlotte FC.
Charlotte FC with that color.
The Hornets.
You've got the Hornets with that color, and now you've got the Knights with those colors. I love it when cities get their sports together, and because if you're a fan, if you live in that city and you're a fan of all those teams,
which
and you
I
could
am.
you could wear something from all of those teams and you match.
Right, but I mean, it's just give yourself an identity.
Well, they
Set
still
yourself-
got it with the Knights though,
Yeah, but I just
and
when
I
I,
think
when I hear the word Knights, I think of silver and gold.
But I like a good bit
Right,
of synergy with all the teams.
I like it.
Look at Pittsburgh, black and gold.
Yep, black and gold, Pirates, Steelers,
Penguins.
Penguins.
Yeah, but yeah, this is pretty much the same logo, the same knight, just a frontal view instead of a side view.
Yeah, I kind of like that. You can see his eyes.
Yeah,
He looks like he's intent on winning the contest.
Ready for battle.
Yeah.
That's just
Chattanooga Lookouts.
that's just their normal logo with a little pizzazz on the side.
a little pizzazz.
Looks like a car parts logo. Moon eyes.
Yeah, so there's not much to talk about here. It's just
Yeah,
So-
that was just kind of meh.
It looks like the representation of anger in like a sequel to that Pixar movie.
It's like they just added some stuff around the eyes and said, well, next.
What's that Pixar movie when the emotions have their own faces and shit?
I don't know.
has it happy.
Is Inside something?
Yes,
Inside Out.
Yeah.
inside out.
It was like anger from Inside Out in the sequel.
Clearwater Thrashers.
Threshers.
Again,
Thrashers.
Madden 2004
Sure.
create a team logo.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
It needs freaking laser beams on its freaking head.
A bit generic for my
right. I mean, if you just look at its eye, just stare into it, it goes to. I don't know. It's generic.
Yeah.
Definitely. Nothing really pops out.
And, you know, a shark in itself is a pretty badass creature.
Yeah.
But I think they'd have been better to leave the arms off of it and leave the bat out of it. Unless they put the bat in its mouth and it's fighting through it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next.
Columbia Fireflies.
The exact same logo.
Same logo.
don't
Just
not
a
even
little more flame.
don't even need to talk about it. Next.
Tim
I
Tebow.
hate their numbers
Yes.
on their jerseys. Their
Yes.
ones look like joints. I mean, if they want to do an identity, be the Columbia joints one time.
Okay, this is
Columbus
cool.
Clippers.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's
The
but
anchor.
it's pretty much
yeah.
the same logo as well.
Yeah, but
But this is, I want to say, more 3D-ish.
yeah,
I
and
mean, it's got more of a.
I want the hat.
And-
I want the hat.
that looks like a tattoo that a lot of people already have.
Right.
A lot of sailors
So
But I kind of like that.
And
I dig it.
the wave is a C.
this
Obviously.
would
Yeah.
work as a 2-color hat like the one Jeremy's wearing right now, with
Yeah.
that logo on a white background, and then the rest
With
of
the rest
it
of it blue?
as blue. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I like that logo. It's simple, but I like it.
This is my favorite.
Corpus Christi hooks.
Even though it's Corpus Christi, which is, pretty much like Duke and Carolina for Frisco, but
Yeah.
I like the Texas state in the back. I don't know. I love this one. Simple, but that Texas, that Texas just stands out. And I
It
love
does. Even though it's the background.
Right. But yeah.
I kind of like that one. I like that one.
This is a tattoo that
this one goes
you've
back-
already had back in the 80s, and it's already faded to shit.
This
Yeah.
one goes back to me as being generic. This is like,
Yeah.
and this is what, like, this is the cover of a White Snake
I
album.
don't know. That's kind of what I like about it. It's kind of understated, but at the same time, it's really like over the top.
I hear like Cinderella and White
Here
Snake
we
and
go
Def Leppard in
again.
the background when I see
because
this.
I like Cinderella, Def Leppard, and White Snake.
So yeah, it's like something my dad would have on a tattoo of.
Donatello.
Exactly. He's blue.
Yep.
He's got the blue background.
I don't even like the name in general. I have a
do.
problem with anything in Daytona that doesn't lean into racing. It's Daytona. What does everybody know Daytona for? Racing.
See, I think that's why they didn't lean into the racing, because everybody
Shit.
thinks of racing.
Oh, what
So
did
they
I
go
do?
something
Yeah,
else.
you're going the wrong direction.
Yeah, my bad.
I like it, but I think that might be the Ninja Turtles fan in me that likes it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad they didn't put a bandana on his
I
head.
don't think they would be allowed to,
Yeah,
even
that'd
though
been-
it is Marvel and they could,
That-
pay
I don't
that
know.
fine off.
What is?
Does
what is-
Marvel have the Ninja Turtles, or is that DC, or is
I
that
don't know.
something?
That's
independent?
got to be independent.
I will look it
I
up.
think
Let's.
it's
Yeah.
But I'm kind of glad they didn't go over the top with the Ninja Turtle thing. If they'd have put
They couldn't give him a bow.
nunchucks in his hands or something, that'd have been over too much. If they'd put anything on his head, that would have been too much.
Isn't it Hasbro? Because before it was anything, they were toys,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, but that didn't mean they put out the comics. I think it was comic book before it was toys.
The Delmar Shorebirds.
Mirage Studios.
Okay.
Never heard of it.
Delmarva Shorebirds.
What we skip Durham?
No, it's next.
Oh, because I want to talk about it because I like it. But Delmarva.
This is actually better than their original logo.
Yeah. I like the wings.
This needs to be a permanent logo for them.
I like the wings because it reminds me of like an Art Deco building.
Oh, I didn't
Like
even catch
something
that.
you would see on that, from like the 30s. And it, you got the what is that, crane? You know what that's called?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is very prevalent in that part of the world. Which ties it right into Delmarva.
I like the colors. I mean, it's
the Orioles colors, which
the
are
blue.
Orioles affiliate.
I was humming the Jurassic Park theme a second ago because even though it's not a dinosaur or anything like that, I don't know, something about it gives me the Velociraptor vibes, despite the fact that it's nothing like one.
All right, and here you go, Ethan.
All right, okay, this is not that much. I mean, it's just
This is depressing as shit.
I like it.
I hate this one.
Okay, well,
This
tell me
looks
why you don't like it. And I'll
This
tell you why
looks
I do
like
it.
something out of a kindergartner's coloring book.
Exactly. And what is the most iconic logo in all of minor league baseball?
The Durham Bulls. with
The Durham
the
Bulls.
bull climbing out of the
You
inside
need to
of the-
make this one here the absolute most badass logo that you can possibly make.
Yeah,
You are working for Marvel,
yeah.
and you know what Marvel stands for. You know what your job is.
Of course, now in all fairness, Marvel has been going downhill fast over the last couple of years.
Make this badass.
You don't even like the movie that made it that iconic.
Dude, you should have seen this jersey wall before
But
it was jersey.
I
It
agree,
was all
but
Marvel.
it looks a little too
It's-
kindergartenish for
It's
me.
too kiddish.
I don't
It's
know.
way too
I-
kiddish.
It's like, hey kids,
this
wanna
is
come
this
out
is
to
the
the
logo.
ballpark?
This is the logo for the Crawl Connection. This is their kids logo.
Yeah.
Okay, well maybe I guess I'm the youngest one of the three of us, so I guess that's why I liked it. But
Hey, you're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they could have. Yeah, it does look a little derpy now that you've said that, but still, it's all right.
He needs to be holding a bat in his other hand. Why is he gripping his? I mean, I know he's making a fist,
You want to punch?
but it looks like he would need to be holding. It looks the way his hand looks like they were,
or at least put a baseball in his hand like he's going to pitch it.
Right. But it's too kiddish. It makes me so mad because, like I said,
if they'd have made it a little more aggressive looking,
the most iconic logo in minor league baseball. You can put them all out, and everybody would know who the Durham Bulls is because of the movie.
and really, the Durham Bulls don't really need a logo like that. They could just have that blue background with that orange D, and everybody knows who it is.
Some people might think it's the Broncos.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but
next.
Durham's
Tattoo.
at least won championships.
This is another 80s
I like
tattoo.
this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's cute, and that's a badass Chihuahua.
And he looks like he's just been through something traumatizing, and he's like,
he's
just
got
figured out that he
PTSD.
should be mad about it.
This is a picture. This is a picture that your aunt shares on Facebook with a cute quote next
It's
to
like
it.
I know some people are going to get this, and some of you aren't. It looks kind of like that little dog that was on OP Live the other night with the dude that was eating a snack. Not going to go into it any more than that. You know what I mean?
If you watch that show, you know. But yeah, look, that's something that your aunt would post on Facebook with a cute little quote next to it. That's what that looks. That replaces the minion.
But then he's got that collar with the
Four-
red eyes and the flames.
Okay, but imagine that little logo, and then next to it, like, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. That's it.
That's it right there.
That is your aunt on Facebook.
Well, I guess I like it because it is kind of kitschy.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Again,
it makes me laugh.
So.
This one I really like because I like pirates and I like baseball.
Yeah.
So
Erie Sea Wolves. You know that famous sea up there by the Great Lakes.
But this is guaranteed. This is this is a pirate affiliate.
And
It's clean.
And you got the smoking bat. Yeah. And it's taking place of his arm, even though he doesn't have legs, and pirates are known for peg legs. Yeah, but they're known for missing appendages.
You got the eye patch.
Yeah, you got the eye patch, you got the earring, you got the belt, and I like it. I like it a lot.
This one's nice.
He's dressed like Santa Claus, though.
Pirates need presents.
All right, I'm being too cynical now.
No, it's okay.
He's a Santa pirate. He's
Oh, should we end on this one? Let's end on a stronger one.
There's stuff I like about this one, and there's stuff that I don't like about it.
It's too dark.
Eugene, that's in Oregon, right? So
and everything up there's green.
And Pacific Northwest, Bigfoot.
I like that.
I get the idea.
It's tied together.
If that's what they're going for, which I'm pretty sure it is.
The tree, I'm assuming that's supposed to be an evergreen. It looks like an asparagus stalk.
Yeah, true.
I mean, maybe they have ties to asparagus up there that I don't know about. I don't know, but that's the thing I don't like about it the most.
And me, like I said, with the tattoo thing, this one here, in 20 years, it's going to fade out to a black blob. So you're not even going to know what in the world it is. But again, that's a tattoo. This is not where, I know this is not Ink Master, but it's just not a fan of it. It's just bleh.
I don't like that one.
Yeah.
2 in a row.
It's too just Science Center.
I mean, is this the Mariners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that, but
And it's just a shield, Captain America shield.
I do like that they turned the old Mariners logo on its side to make it an E.
yeah.
But
I don't. It looks like an advertisement for like the Science Center.
yeah, it's a middle school biology class right here.
I don't like that one at all.
Now this is better. Not great, but better.
I like it.
This is what you would see on the front of a car.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a car logo.
Like an expensive car.
Yeah. So I mean, it's nice, clean.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful
photo
colors.
element.
I like the colors a lot.
Yeah, I like the colors. The colors go well.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of the old like on the front of a Trans Am.
Yeah.
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 But I mean, they're not going to do any better than.
Or even a pilot swings. You know, like,
Yep. Yeah.
like the little badge that they give out to kids on the airplane. You know, or they used to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it reminds me of that.
I wish they would have used the logo that we had on our hats.
I almost wore that hat tonight.
Yeah.
That's one of my top 2 favorite logos.
When we go back, I'm going to have to buy another one because I actually wore the elastic out.
Oh, I can believe it. That hat is awesome.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. I was just seeing how long we've gone.
How long is it?
33 minutes plus the 16 at the top. So let's do about 10 more minutes.
I guess we can go to Hickory and get to here end it on us.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I've done that earlier. But yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get a T-shirt if we go to Fayetteville. I mean, I want to this year.
Yeah. That also would look good on a hat, I think.
Yeah.
On like a white background. Yeah, like we
like
talked earlier,
that,
the
yeah.
2 colored hats.
Not a fan of this one. This one's not really giving me Marvel vibes at all, even in the slightest.
It's
Meyer Mighty Muscles.
It's just a muscle with a
Like it's eating a cake.
let's not get too rated R, but turn that 180 degrees on its side.
Yeah. Yeah. Like somebody got trapped in there.
Yeah. Let me out.
Is that blonde hair? Is that Stone Cold Steve? Studying Steve Austin?
Yes.
Before you shave.
Yeah. So, Fort Wayne Tin Caps, which is
Rapunzel. Or what was his name?
He's got on the Castrol GTX colors.
Yeah. I kind of like it. Kind of,
I mean, it is what it says.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's no denying that.
He's like, yeah, I'm wearing a tin cap, and I'm gonna hit you with it.
Johnny Appleseed.
Yeah.
Tin cap. So,
Mr. Goody Good.
Oh, now this
Grizzlies.
is big time. I said this a couple times. This is big time Madden 2004.
Exactly. This is a high school
Yeah.
badass.
It also
logo
looks like a
hat.
hockey logo.
That's minor league hockey too. It's good. It's a little
it's
bit.
a good logo.
It's generic, but generic's not always bad. Generic can be good, and that was good.
Yeah, that's a pissed off bear in a comic. So
That looks like the LR bear.
I like that.
The
one.
new LR bear. It's too close to the normal one to me.
I like
it
the
is-
normal one.
It's Teddy Roosevelt.
Exactly. Teddy
That's what-
Roosevelt was a badass.
Yeah. I mean, you could definitely make a comic book just on him. I'm not a big history buff, but I mean, he was awesome.
I guess
he
if you
was
could make
pretty
a comic
good.
out of any president, I guess he's the one I would pick.
Mm-hmm.
What about Andrew Jackson?
Well, well, careful now.
Jennifer's not here, so. But yeah, I mean,
Hey,
this
he's
is the one I was looking forward to after ours was because I want a tattoo, like I said.
And one of his, go ahead.
But no, it's just I was let down because again, it's got to be in your face badassness.
Yeah.
This one's okay.
And it ties in with one of the things that he's most famously quoted for, though.
Carrying the big stick, yeah. I
Walk,
like the star in the
walk
background.
softly and carry a big stick. And what's he doing? He's walking softly
I don't know.
and carrying a big stick.
You tell if that's softly or not.
But I mean, I'm definitely getting a hat. I mean, even if I don't go
I heard it.
this week if I don't go to Texas this year, but I'm still going to get a hat. So
Well, that's the great thing about the internet.
yeah,
You can get a hat without going to Texas.
got a buddy there. So
Of course, who was it? Davy Crockett said, "You can go to hell. I'm going to Texas."
sometimes it feels like it's hell in Texas. So,
It's a dry heat.
Piss off.
Great Lakes loons.
this is a super bird.
With green flames.
Again with flames.
So it's like, I feel like I'm. Maybe it's the sleep deprivation
like a-
talking, but looking at this, I feel like I'm tripping on some shit.
Well, it's kind of like a cross between a duck and a phoenix.
A Danix.
It's a Denix
Or a fuck.
with a PH.
So yeah, there we go on that one. I love this one.
Hate the team.
Hate the team, but love the
Kind of
logo.
like the logo.
That is
yeah.
cool. That is
This,
like the
this,
logo.
this is a Marvel logo right here for sure.
It is. Because it's kind of like the colors are cheerful, but the logo looks evil and demented.
Yeah.
You know, and the background of it, you know, even though the colors are a little different, reminds me of the Empire logo from Star Wars.
I was trying to think of what they were going for with that, but
I think this would be a Thor movie, a character in Thor.
Yeah, like kind of like the Ice Giants, but
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
So
I was thinking Ant-Man and the
Yeah.
Wasp.
true. I mean, that would definitely fit with
But-
those, but I would think this is.
I haven't seen a Marvel movie in years since.
Not missing much.
So okay, my real quick, super short Marvel tangent. Everything after Infinity War, the end of that whole saga, everything after that, I've not watched a single one because like, it's with everything being interconnected and everything being in one universe. It's so much to keep up with, and I just don't have it in me anymore.
And it's not even in real time.
Just don't have it in me.
You know, if you want to go back and watch it, there's a certain way to watch everything, and it's just not the way it's
It's not
been.
chronological.
Now the
Exactly.
series on Disney Plus, like low key, that was fun. But yeah, the movies, I can't do it anymore. It's too much to keep up with.
Sucks. Absolutely hate this one. This was too damn generic.
It's a steering wheel.
I
Like
mean,
from an old, like,
this is the Guardians logo.
from like a Packard.
This is the Cleveland Guardians logo right here, pretty much.
Oh, screw that.
Not a fan.
And I don't know what they're going for.
Drive somewhere else.
I mean,
I love going down there.
Oh, big
watching
fan of
stuff
the
at
team.
Stadium, but I don't like that logo. Ever since I saw it, I thought it was just too simple.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what they're going
I
for.
mean,
It's a G.
That looks like a high school kid had a compass and just sharpened his pencil and
It looks kind of like a
Drew some
football
circles.
helmet. Like that's the face mask.
I don't know. I just don't know what they were going for. The Gwinnett strippers.
strippers.
Every time I
The
see it,
stripers.
every time I see it. But look, it's on a pole, wrapped around a pole. I'm just saying.
Like the artwork on this one, it's okay, you know. But the name of the team is the Gwinnett Stripers.
Yeah.
I don't see a striper.
Exactly. Where's the fish? Like,
I mean, are you going to
Catch
a striper?
with that worm?
with
why
that
does that
worm,
In which
it's
work?
case,
just-
wouldn't
this
Happy
wrapped
default.
around the hook. It's not. They didn't even.
Yeah.
They didn't even bait the hook right.
right? But I mean, wouldn't this be what the opposing team would come to town with? Something
Yeah.
to catch the stripers with?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it's like, hey, you got us.
You don't
Yeah.
even have the worm in the hook's not even in the worm.
And,
Yeah.
and the worm seems happy to be on the hook.
You know,
I want to hear your reviews. I want to know if you what you think of us thinking about these. I want to know what you think about us thinks.
about what we think.
Yeah, exactly.
Harrisburg Senators.
Where
I kind of like that.
I might end up near over the summer if things happen the
Hey,
way.
it's a clean logo.
I do. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's
Because isn't it where like Mothman? Isn't that big up there?
I think
Anywhere up north, I think is.
it's
pretty
also very high school football to me.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
I could see walking in the gym and that being the center court logo.
Right, but there's like a bridge somewhere in one town where like the Mothman thing got started,
Mhm.
and if I'm not mistaken, I think it's somewhere near.
Is
I mean,
there,
I could be wrong,
is there any New
and
Jersey?
if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments.
Is there any New Jersey minor league teams that have like a Jersey Devil type thing going? Because that would
No,
be a
not in
cool.
baseball.
Because Marvel doing that would be cool.
Yeah, I mean the only New Jersey team I can think of that has anything to do with the Devils is the New Jersey Devils
Right.
Yeah.
in hockey. I like that.
Yeah. Hartford Yard Goats. I mean, it's pretty much the same logo,
Yeah,
but this logo has a body.
yeah,
The other logo didn't. It's just his head.
and he looks like he's up to something evil.
Yeah. This is a shady goat.
Yeah, like he's really gonna mess you up if you mess with him.
Yeah.
Of course, goats are shady anyway.
Exactly. Just yell at him. They'll faint.
Yep, or the scream.
And here we go.
Here we go. We saved the best for last for now. You'll see the rest later.
We're going to end on the tick.
Okay.
It does look like the tick.
Now,
And that's Jennifer. Jennifer's not here. I'm not taking anything away. I'm giving credit where credit is due. This is the tick.
but taking this with a grain of salt because you know that this is our team and I'm very, very,
I
very,
like
very biased and inclined to like it and look over certain parts that might not be that great. But I love it. I love the baseball inside the claw. I like the sharp horns. I like the look on his face. I like that he's coming out of the water, which is like that one hat that we have.
Uh-huh.
I think this is
I
great.
like it.
I see everything that I don't like about it, but there again, remember a few years ago when we went over our favorites and our least favorites, I left Hickory off of both of those lists for me because I'm hypercritical, and I also am hyper super fan of the team. I'm a fanboy.
Like I said, I was going to get this as a tattoo. I was going.
I don't blame you.
I was going to.
Pretty awesome.
But like I said, Jennifer said it looks like
the tick.
The tick. Well, she didn't. We wasn't sure what the name of it was.
Yeah.
But I was like, and I'm just sitting there thinking, and she's like, it used to be this tall giant guy, and I could hear the guys, and I could hear the tick's voice in my head, but I couldn't think of what it was, and I'm just sitting here laying, just debating. I'm like, the tick. It's the tick, and soon enough, she's like, "Are you sure?" And she Googled it. Yeah, you just paint this damn thing blue, and it's the damn tick.
Well, you know what this is actually, right? This is the final evolution, the final form of Matt Hagen.
Speaking
I like
of Matt
it.
Hagen, he is no longer in the Texas Rangers organization.
Really?
He has moved on of his own accord.
But this is the final form of Matt Hagen circa 2017.
So, but yeah, we're going to end on this note. Let us know what you think. Which one's your favorite? Which one's your least favorite? Even if you even made it this far, which I'm sure you haven't. So, and we will pick this up at a later date again before the season starts. I promise. I don't know how many this was.
But well, A through H. That's a good chunk.
It's a good little bit.
Did we make it to H or did we skip to get to Hickory?
No, we went all the way out.
We went to Harrisburg.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, again, please leave a thumbs up whether you liked it or not.
Yes. Like, subscribe.
Please share. I think this was probably one of our best shows we've done. I mean, just
definitely the best we've done in a while.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't go off
done in a while, but
we didn't go off the rails. Too bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I know we did. I mean, I love talking about these things. This is something I could definitely do more of, and we will definitely have one. Definitely have another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the Copa, if anything's different about Copa this year.
I don't think
I
they
haven't heard
changed
anything
Copa.
different about Copa.
So
I was kind of hoping they'd do more with that. I like Copa.
Yeah.
I didn't like it at first, but I love it now.
So you guys have a good one, and we'll see you in the next video.
Peace.